The old bungalow in Pune felt quieter than usual that evening, a silence heavy with unspoken history. Karishma Prajapati sat at her desk, surrounded by stacks of law books, the glow of her study lamp illuminating the complex legal texts. She was in her final year of law school, dreaming of the day she would become a full fledged advocate, just like her family expected. But a part of her always felt a quiet ache, a void left by her older sister Kajol. 10 years ago, Kajol, then a bright and promising young medical student, had fallen in love with Sanjay Khurana, a police officer from Mumbai. Their parents, traditional and deeply rooted in their community, had vehemently opposed that match. They wanted Kajol to marry someone from their own background, a doctor, someone who fit their rigid expectations. But Kajol, fiercely independent, had defied them all. She married Sanjay in secret and then, with a heavy heart, left Pune with him, severing all ties with her family. Karishma was just a teenager then, focused on her studies, barely understanding the depth of the family rift. Her parents had forbidden any contact with Kajol.
She chose her path.
Her father had declared, his voice cold.
She is no longer a daughter of this house.
Karishma had tried to reach out once or twice, but Kajol had never replied. The silence had grown into a decade long chasm. Their brother Vivek, now a rising star in local politics, had also quietly accepted the family's decree. He was always pragmatic, always focused on reputation and power. Kajol's defense had been embarrassment to him. Suddenly, Karishma's phone buzzed, pulling her from her thoughts. It was an unknown number, a Mumbai area code. She hesitated, then answered. Hello? A woman's voice, formal and sober, spoke. Is this Karishma Prajapati? This is Constable Rao from Mumbai Police. We regret to inform you that your sister Kajol Khurana has passed away. Karishma's world tilted. Kajol passed away? What what happened? Her voice was a shaky whisper. It appears to be a murder, Miss Prajapati. The constable continued, her voice grave. Her husband, Mr. Sanjay Khurana, found her. She left a note on her phone addressed to you. We believe it's crucial evidence. A murder, and a husband, Sanjay. The name echoed in her mind. Kajol had married him, but Karishma had never known his name, never known anything about Kajol's life after she left. The shock of Kajol's death mingled with the bewildering revelation of her secret life. A note for me? Karishma managed to ask, her heart pounding. Yes, it was found on her phone, locked. Mr. Khurana provided the password. It's a voice note. He believes she recorded it just before the incident. He insisted you hear it first. The next morning, Karishma, accompanied by her stoic father and visibly shaken mother, arrived in Mumbai. The city was a blur of noise and crowds, a stark contrast to the quiet grief that consumed them. At the police station, a tall, weary looking man in a simple shirt and trousers approached them. His eyes, though tired, held a piercing intensity. He was clearly a police officer, but his face was aged with a profound personal sorrow. Miss Prajapati? He asked. His voice is low, a rough rumble.
I'm Inspector Sanjay Khurana. I'm Kajol's husband.
Karishma stared at him, the words hitting her like a physical blow. This was him. The man Kajol had chosen over her family, the man she had lived with, loved for 10 years, a life completely hidden from them, the man who had just lost his life. You are Kajol's husband? Karishma repeated, the disbelief clear in her voice. Her parents stiffened beside her, their faces a mixture of shock and renewed anger. Sanjay nodded, his gaze unwavering.
Yes, and I found her this morning. She was she was murdered in our home.
His voice cracked slightly on the last word.
She left this for you.
He handed her a police issued tablet with trembling fingers. Karishma pressed play on the voice note. Kajol's voice, familiar yet distant, filled the room, raspy, filled with fear. Karishma, if you are hearing this, it means I didn't make it. I know we haven't spoken in years, but you are the only one I can trust. I found something huge. It's about the medical research project I was working on, the one funded by the Sunrise Group. It's not what it seems. They're a dark secret, a cover up. They are using the research for the something terrible. I was about to expose them, but they found out. They are coming for me. Please, Karishma, don't let them get away with this. Find out the truth. They will try to make it look like an accident or worse. Trust no one, not even not even those closest to you in their world. You have to expose them for me, for all of us. The message ended abruptly with a faint thud and a soft gasp. Silence descended heavier than before. Karishma's parents looked horrified, their shock now mixed with a drowning terror. Karishma looked up, her eyes meeting Sanjay's. His face was a mask of pain, but his eyes held a fire's burning resolve. He was a police officer, and this was his wife, her sister.
Sunrise Group,
Sanjay said, his voice grim.
we are already looking into them. They are a powerful pharmaceutical conglomerate. Kajol was their lead researcher on a new drug trial.
Karishma, the advocate in training, felt a cold clarity cut through her grief. Kajol wasn't just a victim, she was a whistleblower, and her death was no random act. It was a calculated silencing. The decade of silence between them was shattered by a desperate plea from the grave. She looked at Sanjay, the man she never knew, the husband her sister chose. They were strangers, bound by a shared tragedy, a shared loss, and a shared mission for justice. The web of deceit had just begun to spin, drawing them both into its deadly threads.